morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. How you guys feeling? I feel good. November 20th. I say 19 something. It's 2024. It's step 28 day. Is manifestation day. So super exciting. How you guys feeling today? So I was just watching Gary live and with a doctor, and that was amazing. I think it's, things are moving. It's a Pluto just moved to Aquarius, which is, I felt it. Did you guys feel that shift? I shifted, and I think a lot of us, like in the community where we're just like, chatting, and we definitely felt the shift. Yesterday was, for me, a very productive day because, the step number that you wake up to is a number that basically influenced the whole day, even though the Capricorn moved to Aquarius in the midday, and also the step number changed in the midday. So I think we're definitely feeling the shift today, starting today, the Pluto in Aquarius. For me, personally, I felt a huge relief. If you guys felt that, how's your mood today? I normally just kind of wake up every morning and it's like, okay, let's go on live, but I noticed Gary was live on live Instagram live, and I was watching and I was stretching my fascia, and then I started to yawn like crazy, and my mood has shifted because I woke up feeling a little, I wouldn't say anxious, because I definitely felt the shift. Maybe I keep telling myself that, but the thing is, my moon is in Aquarius, and I think I have this part of me that is, Aquarius is like eccentric. It's being different, being unique. And if you have sun sign in Aquarius, I've dated one, and my dad is in Aquarius. They don't care. Literally, they don't care what other people think. And they're just going their own path, and they were okay with it. They never follow trend, and that's an Aquarius type of energy, because they create their own trend and let everybody follow them. So considering that Pluto just moved to Aquarius, I think we're going into this world where, people don't have to care or a structure. Like, it's more about, you get to be your own person, you get to have your own way, and let's collaborate, right? And so there's a lot of power in that, and I'm very excited what this energy brings us. And for me, I felt a huge relief yesterday, and instantly I tell myself, wow, I get to be weird. I get to allow myself to be weird, allow myself to be different, and maybe I'll be appreciated for being different. So it's just like the mindset, like it's energy shift of, giving myself permission to just fully be me, and I feel safe about it. So yeah, how you guys feeling? Let's quickly rub our hands. Today is I manifest Taurus day, and whenever we have Taurus is a powerful manifester. So there's part of us that, it's like, okay, today is a manifestation day, let's make it happen. But there's always this, like, let's see, I'm a dancer. Before I go on stage, I intentionally try to, it's just kind of like fires up your adrenaline, fire up my adrenaline, so that it's like I can be ready for a show. And there's an excitement, but also nervousness, right? So every time we have this type of I manifest feeling, you may feel a little bit of anxious like feeling coming up, and that is very normal, and there's nothing wrong with you. But don't worry, good news is it's gonna manifest. Hold on to that positive thought. And every single day we're learning something new, from the lore. From one perspective, these lessons are very harsh, and it's very hard, and it gets very draining. But I think I slowly started to embody the idea that life is a lesson. We came here to learn joyfully. And it doesn't have to be so difficult. And learning is fun, right? And then we can only feel that way when you are able to shift the perspective. Like, as long as we're on earth, we're going to be learning lots of lessons, but those lessons should be very joyful. And it's not something that, you know, you you suffer, but it's all about, okay, I can ride a wave. And it's all about bringing more fluidity into this learning instead of being so rigid and being difficult, right? And I was just watching Gary live talking with a doctor, and they were talking about mold, and you know, like the house maybe have mold, and some people get affected by it, some people don't, and it's about that internal chemical balance versus outside chemical balance, because even the you know, mold, any living beings have consciousness. Also, even though we think that, you know, this house, for example, doesn't have consciousness, but it does have consciousness. I read this thing in the witch journal. If you talk to your house, that house is going to support your energy, so you don't really have to sage your house anymore. So I do this very often now. That's like when I come home, talk to the house. Especially now I live by myself. So yeah, talk to the house, and then it's just like showing some gratitude. And I think just a little practice, like it's talk about crazy, you know, weird practice, being so uniquely you. It's okay to talk to your house and know that everything inside, everything outside have consciousness, and every cell has consciousness too, right? So yeah, we all get to choose what kind of story you want to create, and we can always ask for help from outside consciousness, make harmony within, but also with external circumstances, so that we can ride away better. So we'll continue to examine how we feel beginning of this Pluto in Aquarius, which is, we're in a very exciting time, to say the least. So I'm going to read a message from Serious Joy, and take what resonates with you, and yeah, just use it as your inspiration. Today, you're holding space, time, love, and trust to manifest changes to your life. This is the end result of all the work you have done over the last 29 days to modify, balance, and enforce boundaries with yourself, others, and the world at large. Although it may feel as if there is something you should be doing, it's a quality of your energy and emotional tone that counts the most. This is super powerful. It's not about, you know, yesterday was an action day. I had such a productive day. And like the energy, I just like, you know, went with that energy and went with the flow, and I got a lot of stuff done. But today is a manifest day. And in order to manifest, we gone through a lot of processes already, gone through a lot of steps. And we have one more day in Scorpio, and then we're moving to Sagittarius. So it's not something that we work on today. It's that fact that we've done all this work for the last 27 something days to work through this and learn something in this Scorpio season, which is all about Pluto energy, which is all about boundaries. And I think a lot of things came up for me, maybe for you, like boundary issues, like maybe you have a blur boundaries around your self-worth, you know, what you accept as true, but those are very negative to your existence, right? Or because of the blur boundaries for yourself, you attracted certain reality or people, toxic trait, and you just didn't know how to repel that. And then that came with some negative emotions. But when you have good boundaries for yourself, and boundaries with yourself, others, and the world at large, and we already worked through that for the last, you know, the whole entire Scorpio season. So Today I will read again. I think it's very important. Although it may feel as if there's something you should be doing today, it's not about that. It's a quality of your energy and emotional tone that counts the most. So that's what you need to hold on to. Quality of your energy. What I'm feeling this at this moment. Emotional tone. Are you feeling more positive rather than the opposite, right? Before starting your day, it's a good idea to invest in your feelings and emotional tone. Spend a little time praying, meditating, walking, chanting, or doing a spiritual exercise that will ground your feelings and unite your mind, body, and inner spirit. And then you can also try fascial maneuvers. Because fascia stores tension and trauma, and my fascia maneuvers coach, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And it's super powerful to connect with your fascia any moment, but first in the morning when you wake up, right? And more you're in your body, then more things you can do in this life, because you can't, you have to take your body with you all the time. And that's a fact. You can't just have one foot in and have one foot out, in your body. I think it happens because I learned that, for example, when you get wasted and when you get drunk, your soul cannot be in the body anymore. So kind of just like only strings attached, and your soul is somewhere here, and your body is kind of like just autopilot kind of thing. So I think it's grounding for me, staying present in the moment, right here, right now. It's about fully present in this present moment, and also feel the entire body without resistance or ignoring any parts of yourself, right? Feel your body, in your body, stay in your body. So from that place of centered calm, focus on feelings, the future you desire now. Create and hold a feeling that represents the goal or intention you're bringing to you. Memorize the feeling, that energy that goes into it. So here comes the power of feelings, right? For me, my moon is in Aquarius, and I'm 28 Aquarius in moon. Today is a step 28 Scorpio. So if this means something, it's something I know that, I am going through some personal crazy transformation this year, 2024, just adding up all the numbers and what's happening in my life. But the theme that keep coming up for me is feeling. Feel it. And I understood about my feelings. I suppressed some of the emotions my entire life, and also did not know what to do with them. Also, those traits were taken from my past life as well. So I am learning to face some uncomfortable feelings, and so that I can integrate my shadow into light and become more a whole person, right? I think that's one of our life goals anyways for everyone. Just become whole, accepting all parts of yourself. And here comes the power of feeling. Like, instead of some people are very visual, they do vision board and all of that. But the most powerful things you can do to you is whatever, you see in visuals, and the feeling comes up. This feeling, it's what drives us. This feeling what attracts everything you want in life. And so in that sense, you don't need to know how, right? Like when you have that idea, it's like, I don't know how to manifest this, but I'm just gonna hold on to this feeling because my intuition tells me, this is where you gotta be a little cuckoo and crazy, right? It's like, okay, there's no evidence. There's no past data that my brain can, take from and to examine if maybe possible, maybe not. But this good news, we are experiencing this frequency that we never had before. So a lot of things that we desire, in order to have, let's say, if you have a problem, answer comes from a different realm. So we need to shift ourselves to the timeline that have answers. Like, we're constantly shifting. Same thing, when we have a desire, we put up that frequency to the universe, and in order for us to get to that, we need to shift, right? But so in that sense, from that perspective, when you desire something, I think it's okay to feel wanting something, but and that's a starting point. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're stuck in the want, you're never gonna manifest this thing that you want. You need to shift, right? So I think there's so many ways to describe this, but when you want something and then you work through it and then you consider, okay, do I love this? How do I feel about this? And step one means love, and step two means I feel. That combines number three, and that means I believe. So do you believe that you can get this? And you go through all the steps, right? But that belief part is something that is so important. It doesn't matter what other people say, can you still believe in that, right? Maybe people call you crazy. And then your mind calls you crazy. But it's like, no, this is what's gonna happen. I don't know how, but I trust it, right? So hold on to that feeling, and remember the feeling, and hold on to the feeling. Memorize the feeling. And that energy goes into it. That's how we materialize things in this 3D world. The challenge to the day is the protection of that emotional tone. Think of it as moral. You want to create a positive feeling that gives your intention a positive morale. Think about the people, situation, or daily routine that can interrupt or disrupt your good feelings. What can you do to shelter or protect your moral from the outside world? So when you hold on to the feeling, for example, yesterday I felt the shift when the Pluto moved from Capricorn to Aquarius. I felt this huge relief, now I get to be me, and it's safe to be me completely. And I get to just keep being, keep doing weird thing that I love, and I'll be appreciated, because that's a Pluto in Aquarius energy. I just keep telling myself. And then last night I got to go to my weekly dance class it's my favorite. And there was a moment that I felt, just recurring feeling, or even because I grieved so much for the last few months, there was a moment that I caught myself. It's the shrinking feeling, right? When the heart shrinks, it's remember this little sad moment or grief. And then there was this moment, and it's okay, thank you for this feeling. Choose to let go. Choose to let go. I hold on to what my heart believes, so this feeling can go away. So it's a process, but it will get better and better. Hi, can you please explain, Guy, more about Sen the want? How do we get past that self-doubt after you reach the want stage? Yeah, I think that's a great question. So when you want something, some people say if the word want is you wanting something because you lack something, right? So you will never get what you want. So maybe you change the word desire. I've tried so many things, but I think it's okay to stop at that, because you can tell yourself, it's my birthright to get what I want, because I am lovable. It's my birthright. This is my powerful manifestation phrase that I use now. It's my birthright to feel safe. It's my birthright to be lovable. It's my birthright to be provided. I think if you use the phrase, maybe you can take out the resistance, because resistance, when you want something, but then it's do I deserve it? Do you feel worthy of receiving that? This is the blockages that I think a lot of people have, including myself. So for me, what helped me, one of the things that helped me was, it's my birthright to be provided, and it's my birthright to get what I want, You know, it's like literally, I am lovable and I am so blessed. It's my birthright to be provided. I never have to worry about money. So that's something I'm working on. I never have to, you know, I get paid to exist. And it's my birthright to receive this, whatever that you have. And I also started to add more, going one step further. You know, if you want something and then the something is, let's say, like around you, you're already manifesting it. But then there's something in that, things that you see is not ideal, perfect yet for your for your taste. I think we also get to set the intention that it's my birthright to receive the best version of this thing. And I think this is where I found a huge inner peace in it. It's like, oh, okay, I want this little thing, but I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like this version of this right now. But we all get to, because we're a powerful manifester, if we are forever blessed and loved and lovable, we came here to, you know, do whatever we want, then I think we even get to allow ourselves to receive the best version of this. And so I started to use this phrase, something like, it's my birthright to receive the best version of my ego, for example. Because ego was programmed to fear everything. So there's a lot of conflicted belief inside of us, right? In myself. And so my heart will say something, my mind says something else. And I think that's, most of the time, that's the resistance, right? It's like, okay, that's not possible. What are you thinking? You know, why do you want this? But it's like, no, you're the servant of my heart. You gotta listen. And then that's what your job is. So there's many version, many character of our ego. That's how I see. So what I started to say was, I deserve, and it's my birthright to receive the best version of my ego that works for me and work with my heart. Do you feel worthy of receiving that? Now, you can also say, you know, we can do all the good things to help you feel better. And, you know, it's like, okay, I'm fixing my tight arm, tight shoulders and hips and, you know, this diagnosis, all of that. Do you feel worthy of receiving that perfect body? The sense of worthiness, and maybe that's a resistance, right? Do you even feel worthy of receiving whatever you want? So here comes the paradigm shift. If you know that you're forever lovable and you're forever provided because the universe loves us, and it's our birthright coming onto this earth, you are able to get whatever we want, then it's my birthright to receive the perfect version of my body, perfect version of my health. So you can sort of tweak a little bit depending on your desire. But yeah, that's how I feel. I feel at peace when I make these statements. I know my mind is not resistant. So make your way, flow your way through those emotions and find a perfect feeling, find the perfect perception, ideas that where you can find inner peace. Okay, last week, I feel this is connected to one. So how do we continue to tap into the higher self energy? Is fear coming from self-ego also? Our ego, right? When we were given our body, ego comes, and this ego's primary job is to survive, right? To help me survive. So it's always programmed in a fight or flight mode. It's like, are you flight or fight? Are you good to me? You know? So we are programmed like that. But here comes the new ego, right? New Migo, Sirius Joy said. If you know that you forever, you know, it's safe to be you, it's safe to exist, if you embody this new boundary, enforced core belief about yourself, I think we get to relax a little bit more, right? You know, nervous system calms down. Whatever's happening, it doesn't matter. If you know it starts from you, like, do you even feel worthy? Do you feel safe to exist in this world? Then I think naturally fear dissipates and your ego calms down, right? And then from there, you can listen to the voice, the soft, soft, subtle voice that always talking to us, right? Can you relax into that? So that's why it needs to, you know, we need to focus on our breath or do fascia maneuvers or meditation, whatever works for you, to calm down the nervous system so that we're not trying to, you know, we're not living in fear. When you're living in fear, if you fear something that what you want don't come, and that was me, we try to control the situation, try to control people, and that sabotage, often sabotage the outcome, right? If you are completely embody the idea that we are worthy, we are lovable, it's easy for us to get what we want, as long as those wishes are not something to hurt people. Then universe is gonna, you know, supposed to listen to us, right? So set the intention and hold the emotional tone, and you love it and you believe it, and hold on to that emotional tone and take inspired action. And then next thing, be patient. Be patient, and things are supposed to come. Things will come. So now, hold that emotional tone. Whatever changes you have set into motion must be preserved and protected today. So this is like, you gotta protect this manifestation by holding the emotional tone. That's all you have to do today. You don't have to do a lot of things. Hold the emotional tone and protect it. This is not the time to give up, turn back, or deconstruct the hard work you have done. Instead, focus on adding energy, support and love to what you're doing. If you doubt something, find a way to add more love. You must continue to add love and energy to your transformation for the next 2 days. In each of your stories, identify the emotional tone of the change or transformation you are creating. Hold the energetic tone as long as you can. Protect your moral from interference. Yeah, sometimes you gotta protect yourself, and most of the time you gotta protect yourself from your negative thoughts and feelings. That's all you have to do. Identify the emotion. Today you identify and commit to what it feels like to be valued and abundant. Oh, that's a good one. What it feels like to be valued and abundant. Synthesize and memorize this feeling. You will use this feeling to manifest upcoming project. You are committed to the long-term emotional tone of your home, family, and personal feelings altogether. This is the tone that determines your emotional security. What overall feeling do you consider as a foundation of who you are? Commit that feelings to memory. Yeah, commit to how you're feeling, whatever you are manifesting today. Your goal today is to commit to the feeling and tone of your life transformation. Love and protect the emotional tone. Do your best to remain positive, abundance, and whole today. Yeah, positive, abundant, valued, and become whole. Be mindful of all the blessings you have in your life. Be grateful for your achievement and growth. These gratitude help us maintain that emotional tone, right? So be grateful for your achievement and growth. Stay positive in your thoughts and attitude. The more you lean into this positivity, the faster your intention will become real. Yeah, positive result. I am abundant with self-love. Yeah, so think of all the things you want and add a lot of sauce of positivity, and hold on to that feel good thoughts. feeling good thoughts. And that's all you need to do today in this I manifest day. So I hope that's gonna help. So in that case, I saw this 2 words: commitment. Commit to your emotional tone. Commit to feeling good. And now I normally pick a card. I tap 28 times, and this is for everyone. And here comes the card that I picked. Commit to self-care rituals. It's all about loving yourself, right? Loving yourself enough that you know you feel worthy of receiving everything you desire. Self-care isn't selfish, so give yourself permission to put yourself first. Are you guilty of always putting others before yourself? Sometimes we get into the habit of trying to take care of everything except ourselves. We fall off the healthy habit bandwagon, and nurturing ourselves seems like a chore. Don't wait until resentment or anger kicks in to take a break. If you've been overgiving and you are on the edge of burnout, this card shows up as a reminder to take care of yourself before overextending again. Remember, you can't give from an empty cup. When you pull this card, it's time to take a self-care sabbatical and recommit to your rituals. Rituals are small daily acts that become habit over time. Sometimes all you need is a simple 5-minute meditation to recharge your batteries. Consistency is key. Maybe you go all out and clear your calendar for a DIY spa day at home. For me, it's a long fascia maneuver stretch, and it's just overall just stretching my body and talking to my body. Remember, it takes 21 days to create a habit, so commit to your rituals. Do yourself a favor and fulfill your cravings first today. Plus, you'll be in a much better mood if shit hit the fan. Caution, self-care side effect can lead to more happiness, increased energy, boosted confidence, and plus more patience for annoying people. I commit to my self-care rituals and plan of pampering myself today. So self-care is, self-love, self-care is what's important. And and if you, I'm hosting Zoom fascia maneuver class. I'm gonna type it this Saturday, and if you guys are Saturday, November 23rd at 1 to 2:30 p.m. PST, and this is a great opportunity to join because I teach 4 in-person fascia maneuvers class, and not many people outside of Canada get to attend, and I would love to start sharing online, also in person as well, and just to get them. We'll move together. And fascial maneuvers are super powerful, and I like to incorporate some of my movement practice. I'm a dancer, and this is my strength. So and this class is special because upon registration you get to put your questions, and I'll make sure to answer them. And I just want to create this intimate, friendly vibe throughout this entire class. And yes, so it's a special class, and I'll be making a post and advertising it. I've been advertising it, but this is for me to manifest. Hold on to the thought and emotional tone that Serious Joy talking about, because that is important. And so it's not about doing; it's more about holding that emotional tone and feeling the future. I'm reading it because I'm telling myself, create and hold that feeling that represent the goal or intention you're bringing to you. So I want to have this fascia maneuver class on Saturday. Very successful, right people will come. People who resonate with my energy are gravitated towards signing up for the class. And this is the start, and I get to enjoy, and I get to have fun. And and it's same to you. I do this for me, and I do this for people who benefits from what I do and what I love. And I am so excited to present this. I haven't had this type of Zoom class for a while to the public. So this is the first one, and the next one I have, I want to do a facelift class. So this is a good start, and I'm doing it, you know. There's a fear in me that is like, okay, nobody come, or like people want, you know, appreciate that, it's all of that. But the fear aside, this is just an example. But I think in order for us to overcome the fear, we just have to do it and know that, oh, it was not too bad, right? It was a good start. And one thing I learned on this Human Garage Fascia Maneuvers healing journey is that making mistakes or any mishaps or, you know, any direction that didn't work out, like, don't really matter, you know. And you don't have to feel shameful or embarrassed or anything like that. I think it's all about snap out of it and change the direction. And oh, thank you so much. Yeah, excited to join the class. It's gonna be great. Yes, it's gonna be great. I know that it's gonna be fun. And what I learned, especially through Gary, is that he's that grandmaster believer, you know. And belief is an interesting thing. Belief is about holding faith, having faith in yourself. And this faith, you know, because we're going to a crazy different world, for some people is a crazy thought. What are you doing, right? Not many people understand what you're doing, but it doesn't matter what other people think. It's about what you think. And believing yourself is about the opposite of that is fearing about the unknown. But as soon as trust in the unknown, that becomes the belief. So I rather want to be a believer. This is something that I'm working on myself. I failed to believe. I failed to believe. So Pluto is it's kind of like, you know, like Chiron in your astro chart is where you failed in your life. And Pluto is kind of like that perception and core belief that the reason why you hold on to that failed trauma, you know, failed past life. And I'm 21 Libra. I'm definitely failed in the area to believe in myself and to find balance within. So I know things, whatever I'm working on is exactly what I'm working on. what I should be working on. So I will release this fear and I do it anyways, and know that right people are gonna come, and I will love for you to show up. And obviously if you can't attend live, I will be sending up the recording. So I'd love to see you, and I hope you have a great day today as usual. And since Pluto moved to Aquarius, I feel that huge relief of this, you know, the energy just lifted off. And hold on to that whenever you feel that. Hold on to that good uplifted feeling whenever you find yourself. It's like, oh, I feel a little nervous about this or that. And know that we came here to have fun. We came here to experience. Life is a lesson, but it's not a hard lesson. And once you shift a mindset, all the lessons that come out to us become more joyful, because it all starts with an us. The hard lessons are over. Whatever that things that come to us is for us to enjoy. And in order to do that is we're just reinforcing our boundary about ourselves, core belief, because our good core belief bring good future. So let's finish with the heart and the brain. So right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. Energy circulate through our heart and our brain, heart and our brain. So breathe through your mouth. Believe in yourself. 3. Through your nose. 2. 3. Hello, brain. Thank you for protecting me. I trust that you listen to my heart. You're the servant and you're supposed to listen to my heart all the time. Hello heart, you are in charge. I'm following you. I listen to you. I trust you. I love myself. I am lovable. I am loved. I am safe. I am protected. I am enough. I am worthy. I'm worthy of receiving all the blessings in life I desire. I am healthy. I'm worthy of receiving the best version of my body. I'm worthy of receiving all that unlimited abundance in my way. I never have to worry about what I spend. I get paid to exist. I'm abundant. I am lovable. That's a huge one for me. Even when I make mistakes, even when I'm angry, I'm still lovable. It's okay to be me. It's safe to be me. I feel safe to be me. I'm joyful. I'm fabulous. I'm happy. Today's a good day. Everything is working out in my favor. Everybody, let's add anything that it comes up in your mind. Address it and trust it and reprogram it. We're programming our fascia, programming our body right this second. My body is fluid, adaptive. I have the best version of my body. It seems odd, but knowing that there's multiple timelines and I get to choose the best, joyful, most expansive timeline, and the best version of my body, best version of my finance, best version of my, my ego, whatever. So there's that. So it is. Feel your body. Hold on to this feeling throughout the day. Know that everything is taken care of. It's a little things start with our power of words, but there's a study about the power of holding on to whatever you desire for 7 seconds. That's when things started to get materialized, right? So super powerful. So I hope you guys have a great day, and sign up for the Zoom class. You can find the link in my bio, and it's everywhere in my posts. And I hope to see you, and otherwise I'll see you back tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.